How you doing, guys? Hope you're all good. It's me, Amin, again, and today is day number 69 of my MPCA journey. Okay, so let's take a quick look at my account, and what I'm going to do today, guys, is go through the entire strategy with you from beginning to end. Okay, there's a whole strategy. I'm going to go through the whole strategy with you and explain each part. I've made a little diagram for you, so hang on to the end, and I'm going to go through that with you in a bit. So as you can see, last video I did was when I had just completed phase 2, and as you know, phase 2 is the stage where you repurchase the expired ad back. So it took me about 1.5 weeks to do that, and when I got to about 437 ad backs, that's when I had fully recovered from what I had lost. So as you can see here, I've got now 445 active ad packs. Okay, so that's, what is that? That's about eight more than I had a couple of days ago. Okay, because I made the video a couple of days ago, so 8 of them is 8 of the 0.1 ad packs. The 0.1 ad packs are like $120 now, I think. So that's about $900 worth, or maybe even more than $900 worth of ad packs in a couple of days, right? So it's pretty good going. I've got 104 referrals. Okay, my ad pack earnings has gone over 20 BTC. All right, so it's 20 BTC of ad pack earnings. So it's pretty good, guys. I'm in day 69 today. Sorry guys, let me just get rid of that. I'm in day 69, guys, and for me to get 20.23 BTC by day 69 is pretty, I'm pretty happy with that, because if you think about it, in today's BTC, I think BTC now is around about $1,230 today, something like that. It's gone back up, right? So that's about 20,000, sorry, around about $25,000 worth of Bitcoin there that I just earned in just over 2 months. Yeah, so it's pretty powerful stuff, especially if you consider this isn't really a really fast Revshare. All right, but even the fact that it's not really fast Revshare, if you have the right strategy, you can achieve great things. Now, I have team members that don't even have a team. They don't have like referrals or active referrals, and they actually achieved more than me in terms of the actual active ad packs. So you don't have to have a huge team to kind of build this really fast. You just need to have the right strategy and take the right action, and as long as you're doing that, then all is good. So like I said, 20 Bitcoin in earnings. I don't have enough BTC here to buy an ad pack. That's about $55 worth of BTC there, though. 104 referrals, 445. So let me just show you my earnings, what's been happening, because basically now, because I've recovered from the expired ad packs, what's happening now is I'm not only buying new ad packs for 0.1 BTC each, I'm also having to consistently repurchase the expired ad packs, because that's basically what happens once your ad packs start to expire. Once those first ad packs expire, then basically your ad packs are continuously expiring. I mentioned in another video that it's kind of like you're climbing up a ladder, and below you the ladder is kind of constantly disappearing. So what you need to do is make sure you're climbing up that ladder faster than the ladder is disappearing. So let me just actually show you what that looks like now, because now I'm actually here. I can actually demonstrate to you. So you can see today, look, this is the 12th of March. Today is the 12th of March. I'll show you the date here. Okay, it's 7:37, and you can see today I bought 0.2 BTC of ad packs a little while ago, and I bought here 0.27 BTC in the morning. Okay, so today I've already bought 0.47. That's that's over $500 worth of ad packs today. So let me just show you down here. Let me just show you 1 second. Okay, so as you can see here, this is when my ad packs started to expire. They started to expire on the 1st of March. Okay, so my first ones expired on the 28th of February. But then the 5 Bitcoin that I bought expired on the 1st of March. Okay, and then you can see every single day my ad packs were expiring. You can see here 100 ad packs expired here, 100 ad packs expired here, 2, 2, 4, 1, 4, 4. So every day it's like 2, 4, 6. Look here, 9 ad packs expired here. 6 expired here. So every day I'm dealing with this, that ad packs are expiring. You can see here 8 ad packs expired here. Okay, and these are the 0.01 ad packs that are expiring here. So that's basically what's been happening. So let me just go down. Actually, let me just show you really quickly again. Okay, so you can see here, this is the last ad packs that expired here was on the 10th of was today. Okay, and there were nine of these ad packs expired, and I think they were the 0.03 ad packs, so like the $35 ad packs, right? So 0.03 BTC right now is about $35. So they're the ad packs that expired today. You can see 9 of them expired on the 12th of March. So I had to repurchase those ad packs today as well. All right. They're probably the ones that I bought in the morning. And tomorrow, you can see tomorrow I'm expecting this to expire, 6 ad packs to expire. And I'm going to have to recover about 0.18 BTC there of tomorrow. Okay, and then the next day I'm going to have 5 ad packs expire. So every day I'm not only if I just go back up here, I'm not only repurchasing these ad packs, these 0.1 BTC ad packs. Obviously I want to move up the ladder here with these ad packs, but at the same time I'm having to recover these expired ones. Yeah, but that's absolutely fine. It's completely fine, because the rate that I'm getting paid is faster than the rate that I'm losing. Okay, the rate that I'm getting paid, in fact, is much faster than the rate I'm losing ad packs. Okay, so that's why you just need to keep on building. So that's it for now. That's my account for today. I'm going to show you the diagram I've made for you. I'm just going to go over to Canva actually. Just going to show it to you here. Okay, so here we are in Canva. Okay, so all right, so this is basically a little strategy diagram that I've made for you. Okay, so Amin's strategy. Okay, this is, like I said, this is my strategy, but I believe this is the strategy I believe in, and this is the strategy I'm doing myself, and this is the strategy that I'd recommend anyone that follows me, anyone in my team, whoever it is, this is the strategy I would encourage you to follow. Okay, so here it is. So phase 1. Now phase 1 is complete. Okay, so for me, okay, so phase 1 is the first 2 months. Okay, that is assuming that the ad packs are expiring, like are returning around 2% a day. Okay, so at the moment, since launch, I think they've been giving about 2% a day. There's no reason why we should think that they're not going to do that. I mean, MPA, which has been going for 2 years, that's still giving in and around that. So we can expect in and around 2% a day, right? So basically, phase 1 lasts for 2 months. Okay, and that is, in phase 1, what you need to do is, obviously you need to join, and then what you need to do is deposit as much as possible. Okay. So it's really important to begin your journey with as much as possible. It's important not to kind of put a little bit in here, put a little bit in here, put a little bit in here, put a little bit in here. You shouldn't do that. What you should do is just come in right at the beginning with as much as possible. Obviously, if your situation allows you to do that, then that's the best thing to do. If it doesn't allow you to do that, I know people that have put it in like 2 or 3 chunks or whatever, but it's better to do it as close to the beginning of your journey as possible. The reason why is because this is going to help you. This is going to allow you to build up momentum, and that momentum is going to allow you to grow. And the bigger you grow, the faster you grow. and the faster you grow, the bigger you get. Are you following me here? And the bigger you get, the quicker you can kind of start taking out, the quicker you can start reaching your goal here and reach phase 5. Okay, the ultimate goal is to reach phase 5. Okay, so in this phase, so obviously you need to deposit as much as you possibly can right at the beginning. Okay, the second thing about this phase is that you need to repurchase 100%. Okay, this means 100% building, 100% repurchasing. When your earnings come into your, when your money comes into your earnings balance every single day or every single hour, what you need to do is try and repurchase more ad packs as often as possible. You know, try and do it 2 or 3 times a day. Okay, try and repurchase ad packs 2 or 3 times a day using your your earnings balance. Okay, and the third thing about this phase is make sure you have the correct membership strategy. Okay, so this is something a lot of people trip up on. I reckon about 80% of the people trip up on this right here, is that they buy the wrong membership, right? So, you know, what you got to do is basically look at how the membership you buy depends on how much you're going to start with. All right, so I started with 6 Bitcoin. What I should have done is go straight for the elite membership, the top level, the one that costs 0.1 BTC. That's the membership I should have bought. Okay, because basically with 6 Bitcoin, I would have reached, well, I did reach the final level straight away. Okay, so that's basically what you need to do. Now, even if you start with 1 Bitcoin, a lot of people start with 1 Bitcoin, then you need to buy the 0.02 BTC membership. You need to buy the cheapest membership basically, and that membership allows you to go straight to level 2. Okay, but so if you're starting with 1 Bitcoin, you need to get that membership because 1 Bitcoin maxes out the first level straight away. Do you understand? So you're going to be on level 2 straight away. Okay, so like I said, if you're going to join me or whatever, then if you know, and you're thinking about this, then get in contact with me first before you do stuff like this, before you know, deposit a lot of money, because you're going to need to kind of, you know, buy membership and stuff, and I can kind of guide you, you know, on which membership to buy according to how much Bitcoin you're going to start with. And you know, as I've already mentioned, it's really, really important that you start with as much as possible. It's for your own benefit. Okay. Okay. The second phase. Okay. This is the phase that I've just completed. Okay. The second phase is phase 2. In this phase, what you have to do is repurchase your expired ad packs as fast as possible using your ad pack earnings. So on this phase, what's going to happen is your ad packs would have expired after 2 months. So say, for example, you start with 6 Bitcoin like I did, right? So at this point, in between phase 1 and 2, your 6 Bitcoin of ad packs will have expired. But hopefully by that time, you should have built up your account to around 18 Bitcoin of active ad packs, right? So when those 6 Bitcoin expires, then you're only going to be left with, let's say for an example, 12 Bitcoin worth of active ad packs. But those 12 Bitcoin of active ad packs are going to be giving you daily earnings. So using those daily earnings, you need to repurchase, you need to recover. Okay, so this phase is all about recovering as fast as you possibly can. Okay, from those expired ad packs. Okay, so I've put here 2 to 4 weeks for the average person. Okay, that's not a marketer. It took me a week and a half. Okay, it took me a week and a half because, you know, I had earnings. Okay, let me do something quickly, guys. Let me move this down here so you guys can see it properly. Hopefully that worked. No, it didn't work. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, so hopefully that's worked. Okay, so basically yeah, so phase 2 should take 2 to 4 weeks for the average person, but for me it took you know, for marketers, for people that can build big teams, it will take about 1.5 weeks. Okay, so then we move on to phase 3. Okay, so this is the phase that I've just started. Okay, this is where I am right now at the beginning of this. So Phase 3 is all about repurchasing 100%. Okay, so it's the same as this phase. Okay, but it's probably slightly less long. Okay, I don't know this 100%, but I'm assuming, you know, I could probably change this in the future if it turns out to be longer, but I'm assuming it won't be as long as 2 months. So I've put here 1 month, and this phase means you need to repurchase 100% until you reach about 70% of your target. So for example, my target is to max out the whole system. All right, I want to max out like, like 1,300 ad packs. Okay, but it's going to be difficult to get there. Okay, so let's say just for argument's sake, like 70% of like 1,100 ad packs or something, right? And then that, that is around, let's say 750 ad packs. So my goal would be here to reach about 70% for me would be to reach around 750 ad packs. Okay, so I'm on like just over half of that now. Yeah, my goal will be to try and reach 750 ad packs as soon as possible, just to repurchase 100% using my commissions, using everything. And once I get there, that's phase 3 complete. Okay, so phase 3 is all about just repurchasing 100%. Should take about a month to 2 months, I would say. A month is actually, I think, will be minimum, but 1 to 2 months, and you should reach that target of 70 about 70% of what your target is. Okay, what I mean by target is like what you want to achieve as a whole, where you want your entire goal to be, right? So if your entire goal is to withdraw like, half a Bitcoin, or or like, let's say $500 a day, then your target should be to reach that area of where you've got to like $300 a day, like withdrawable, and then that's phase 3 complete. Okay, so after phase 3 you move on to phase 4. So when you reach phase 4, okay, you've basically come to that 70% mark that I've just explained to you here. So in phase 4, what you need to do is you need to basically repurchase, similar to what you're doing here, but repurchase using 80% of your daily earnings are. So let's say if your daily earnings are $1,000 or one, let's say just 1 Bitcoin, okay, your daily earnings, that's coming into your earnings balance. Okay, so in a 24-hour period, if your daily earnings is like 1 Bitcoin, okay, then what you need to do is repurchase ad packs with 0.8 Bitcoin and withdraw 0.2 Bitcoin. So you withdraw 20% of whatever your entire day's earnings is. Okay, very, very important not to go over 20%, because that's going to hurt you if you go over 20%. If anything, I would recommend that you withdraw slightly less than 20%, just to be on the safe side. Okay, 20% is the absolute limit. Okay, I would not go over 20%, because what it's going to do is going to eat into your growth, and it's going to hurt you, and it's going to start, instead of moving forward, you're going to start moving backwards, and that's not what you want, especially if you've been working for like 3 or 4 months to get here, right? So you need to basically continue doing that until you've withdrawn all of your seed money. So for me, for example, that would be 6 Bitcoin. Okay, I put in 6 Bitcoin into this program. So I need to, in this phase here, I need to continue doing this step here until I withdraw all of my seed money plus 1 Bitcoin. To be honest, you don't need to do this. This section here is a mistake from me. Is a misjudgment from me. I'm gonna edit this actually. This is for another reason that I'm gonna explain in another video. There's a strategy. There's a withdrawal strategy that I need to go through with you all. Yeah, like I said, this don't worry about this right now. I'm going to go through this in another video with you. Okay, so the second part of this phase 4 is once you've once you have recovered all of your seed money, okay, and this should take around 2 weeks plus, so 2 to 3 weeks, and you'll have recovered all of your money. So what that means is you're safe, you're 100% like, completely fine. You've got all of your money back. So everything now that you've got in the system is just like the system's funds. It's just funds that you've built up in the system, right? So you've got your own cash back in your pocket, right? So what you need to do now is again repurchase 100%, and I've got here compounding outside the system. Now let me just explain what this means. So all right, so after this point here, when you've recovered all of your money, then what you need to do ideally is start compounding outside of the system. Okay, so I'm going to explain in another video why that is. It's a little bit complicated for me to explain here, like with this diagram, but it's just, put it this way, it's a very, very beneficial withdrawal strategy. Just like, you have to trust me on this right now. It's just a very, very beneficial withdrawal strategy. Okay, so what this means, compounding outside the system, is, let's say, for example, you need to buy 1 Bitcoin worth of ad packs, right? So what you would do is you would buy 1 Bitcoin worth of ad packs using your Bitcoin processor, so your blockchain processor or your Coinbase processor, or Zappo, Circle, whichever one you're using. Just buy buy your ad packs using your processor, and then withdraw the same money from your earnings balance to your processor. Okay, so you're completely level. So let's say, for example, you've got 0.5 Bitcoin in your earnings balance, and you want to use that 0.5 Bitcoin in your earnings balance to buy ad packs. Instead of using that 0.5 Bitcoin in your earnings balance to buy ad packs, what you do is get 0.5 Bitcoin from your processor, like blockchain or Coinbase or whichever one you're using, and buy it from there. Okay, so you select pay using processor, and you buy using your processor, and then what you do is take the 0.5 Bitcoin that's available in your earnings balance and withdraw that back to your processor. Okay, so what that will happen is you're level, you're completely level. You haven't lost any money here because you've withdrawn the money as well. But what you're doing is you're compounding using fresh funds, and what that's going to do, that's going to benefit you in the long term. So what that will happen is, from here, from 70 or 80% of your journey to 100%, you need to do that. So let's say, for example, you've reached 80% when you start doing this. Before you start doing this, you're at 80%. Okay, and for the last 20%, you've done that. You've compounded outside the system. Okay, and that takes you, let's say, another 1 month to do. So for 1 month, for 30 days, you're continuously buying ad packs using fresh funds, and then withdrawing that same amount of money from your earnings balance. Okay, so that's what you're doing for like the last 20%. That's what I'm planning to do anyway. You're free to do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, this is the strategy that I think is perfect for me, and it's really, it's beneficial for anyone to do. Like I said, there's a reason why I'm telling you to compound outside the system for the last 20%. Very, very feasible reason, and I'm going to get to that in another video. Okay, so and then after that, guys, you reach 100%. So for me, that's probably going to be like 1,300 ad packs or whatever, completely max out the system. It's going to be hard to get there, but I'm going to try and get there, as soon as possible. And once you get here, guys, that's just an ongoing process. That's like forever, basically. There's no time frame to this. It's just when you get there, that's it. You're done. You just have to maintain that 1,300 ad packs, and you just basically, congratulations, you can now enjoy the reward of your hard work and patience. Well done. So that's it, guys. They're the 5 phases of Amin's MPCA strategy. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you guys. If you've got any questions regarding this strategy, leave a comment in the comment box below. I've also got my Facebook link in the description below. So just click on the Facebook link and it will take you to my Facebook account. You can ask me questions directly there. This is, to me, this is like the most feasible and kind of the best kind of strategy to use in terms of like growing your account as fast as possible, but at the same time, you know, recovering your seed money and then having a good kind of withdrawal strategy to, you know, to be able to withdraw as much as you possibly can, right? So hope that makes sense, guys. That's day 67 done. This is phase 3, beginning of phase 3 for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to making more videos and kind of taking you guys on the journey with me, you know, through phase 3 and through phase 4 and reaching phase 5 and kind of, you know, celebrating when I get there. So I'm probably not going to do a video every day. Like when I started phase 1 and phase 2, I was doing a video pretty much every day. I'm probably going to do a video every other day or every 3 days or something like that now, just to kind of give you guys an update whereabouts in this strategy I am. Okay, and if there is any kind of changes in the strategy, if there's any kind of any improvements, or if I've come across anything else or any sort of important information I need to give you, I'm going to kind of give you guys an update video there and then. Okay, so as for now, guys, that's it done. That's day 69 done. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Adios.